Welcome to another episode of American Dream TV. Hello, I'm your host, Jerry Wilson, and today we're out in the Chehalem Mountains in Newburgh as we're going to look at a stunning custom-built wine country property, and then we're going to go visit Jachter Winery. Please come join us. Well, I'd like to welcome our guest today, Erin Monahan with Neighbors Realty, Chehalem Mountains, a custom-built wine property. Tell us, our audience, what is so special about this area?
Thanks so much for having me and coming out to this property, Jerry. The Chehalem Mountains is a really unique AVA that's located in the Willamette Valley. It's one of the most well-noted. It has certain ridges such as Parrot Mountain, Ribbon Ridge. It's high up in elevation, so it really produces a complex soil to make a really diverse wine.
And I'm assuming this area is so gorgeous. Besides visiting the local wineries, there's probably so much to do out here.
There really is. You are kind of on your own retreat. You have your 20 acres here where you just express the beauty of this valley, but then you're really close to so many areas. You're about 45 minutes from downtown Portland and the airport. You're 10 minutes from downtown Newburgh. You're about 30 minutes from other communities such as Hillsborough and Beaverton. You're really right in the heart of a renowned valley that has so much to offer in the Oregon experience.
So, and we're obviously inside this custom-built wine property.
Yeah.
When I look at it, I'm thinking so many opportunities for an end user, a primary owner, a vacation rental. Tell us, who do you think this property should belong to?
That's so hard. I mean, me personally, I love this property. I've fallen in love with it. I really think that this is for somebody who's looking to kind of get away from the hustle and bustle of a city life, you know, where you're in a metropolitan or suburban area, where you just want to have that space where you could roam around, a space to create a huge garden over acreage. You can even have a small vineyard here because of the soils that this is located on, and somebody who wants a peaceful retreat. I mean, every window at this property is a painting, it's a picture, and every time you look out, you just get to see this beauty that is indescribable.
Tell our audience why living in this area and this community would be such a great choice.
Absolutely, Jerry. So we're about a mile away from the property we just visited. So living in the Chehalem Mountains, living in the Willamette Valley, living in Newburgh, you are a stone's throw from so many incredible wineries, and Jachter Vineyards being one of those. So still in the Chehalem Mountains with sweeping views here, you have incredible expressions of Pinot Noir, and the Willamette Valley is world-renowned for Pinot Noir. It's really spectacular to be a part of this community.
Well, let's go visit Jachter Winery and learn a little bit more about their wines.
That sounds great.
All right, let's go.
Let's do it.
Amber Sagnotti, welcome and thank you for showing us Jachter Winery. Please tell our audience a little bit how you went from the automobile business into wine.
Yeah, so our founders, Dave and Karen Jachter, as you have said, they've been in the automotive industry for years and years, famously known for Wilsonville Subaru and Toyota. And Dave's known as the no bull guy.
Yep.
And in 2018, he sold his dealerships and was gonna retire, and that happened for about 6 months, and he said, oh my gosh, I can't retire. I've always had this love of wine. He's always traveled the wine regions around the world and wanted to start a vineyard and a winery. So
Amber, please share with our audience a couple of your favorite Jachter Family Wines.
Absolutely. So I really love the Pinot Noir and Chardonnay. That's what we're known for, and that's what we have most widely planted on our 18 acres, almost, that we have planted. We do also have just less than a half acre of Pinot Meunier for our future sparkling program, and less than an acre of Nebbiolo. Our owner, Dave Jachter, really loves Barolos and Barbarescos and just couldn't help himself, and planted just a tiny little bit of Nebbiolo for our members and friends. Some of our earlier vintages, our 21s in particular, have just gotten rave reviews from Wine Spectator, Wine Advocate, Jeb Dunnick. 94, 95 points. So out of the gate, the wines are getting just amazing scores. Our talented winemaker, Jared Etzel, is doing such a fantastic job, and we're so thrilled that we've been getting really high acclaim so far.
Oh, exciting. Well, I think we only have one thing left, but first of all, thank you for sharing the Jachter Family Wine story, but I think we got to go try the wine now.
Absolutely.
All right, let's go.
Okay.
I'd like to thank you for joining us for another episode of American Dream TV. I'd like to thank Erin Monahan with Neighbors Realty as we got to explore a stunning Chehalem Mountain custom-built wine property. I want to thank Amber Sagnotti with Jachter Family Wines as we shared their story of their new winery and some of their local favorites. So please join us again for another episode of American Dream TV.